He goes by Midwest Savage.
What is up, everybody? How's it going? Um, Welcome to the live stream. Oh wait, it hasn't officially started yet. 1 second, and we got to pop the Topo Chico open with a Bakelite. And all right, now we're off to a good start. Got the Topo, and how's everybody doing tonight? What's going on out there? I myself am recovering from a long weekend at Winter KCON. And yeah, if you were there, you know how I feel. Rough, rugged, exhausted, slowly recovering, but good time overall. Good time overall. I know SHOT Show is going on right now. A lot of people probably checking out all the fancy SHOT Show stuff, but we'll get into that. What was the temperature at KCON? Well, I'm glad you asked, Logan. We'll get into that. I got some talking points here. We're going to start off with KCON. We're going to start off with how great it was, how cold it was, what we shot, how we did. And, thanks for ruining it, Moisha. Moisha's ruining my talking points, but I still love you, Moish. KCON, it was cold as fuck. Yeah, see? Matt knows. But let's say Saturday. Yeah, all right, thanks, Moish. Moisture should just be my guest. It was cold. It was Saturday wasn't bad, still cold, a little windy. Every now and then you'd get a nice kick of wind. But I shot like all damn day. And I know how Moisha feels because he ROs, so he had to do that, I think Friday. He shot like as long as I did Saturday. So yeah, Saturday wasn't bad, 30-ish, high 20s, give or take, with the wind. I don't know, not a meteorologist. Sunday was brutal. Sunday was very cold. It was windy. And you just kind of had to think of a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich the whole time you were out there just to stay warm. I know that's how we used to do it in the late 90s. There was all those commercials with people walking around in their swim shorts in the winter thinking of Wendy's spicy chicken sandwiches, and that's what I tried to do. Spicy. Yeah, see? But it was cold. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be worse. Last year it was brutal from what I remember. I wasn't there last year, but I was still at a competition, and that day was insanely cold. Like I had the frozen like tears on my face, so I felt bad for everybody that was at KCON last year because I knew how they felt. It was terrible. But we're going to get into that. The guns I used at KCON last weekend, right? Oh, wait, what hand is it? Right here behind me. This was my Saturday. This was my Sunday. Had the WBP 7.62 on Saturday, and we went with the Beryl 5.56 on Sunday, mostly because I didn't bring enough 7.62 ammo. Kind of my own fault, 100% my fault. I don't know what I'm talking about. But on the way there with my guy Jeff, was talking it up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going WBP all weekend. I was like, I don't think I'm doing any 5.56. It's gonna be windy. It's gonna be cold. Need some heavy bullet action. But I brought enough 7.62 just for Saturday. So I probably should have thought of that before I packed up and left. So we ended up going 5.56 on Sunday, and not bad. I shot a lot better on Saturday than I thought I did. Sunday was rough because let's put you in the scenario here. Saturday, You wake up at like 6, start getting ready, get all your shit together, load up carts, what have you. I think we had to be outside around 8-ish, 7-ish, somewhere around there for the safety brief. And they wanted you to start shooting 9 or 8. I can't remember. We started shooting early. 10 inches of snow in New Orleans. Good Lord. I live in the upper Midwest, and I think I got a 13th of an inch tonight. And I was pissed off about that. People in New Orleans are probably freaking out with 10 inches of snow. I've been seeing pictures. Yeah, see, they only got 3 in Minnesota. You New Orleans people, I feel for you. I'd be furious if I had 10 inches of snow right now. I don't even want that where I live. But Saturday, shot all day till about 5:45. And then got told the night shoot starts at 6:30. Oh, what's going on? Okay, I'm back. Something happened. How did I get disconnected? Am I good? Okay, we're good. We're back. I'm getting all these beeps going off on my computer that I got disconnected all of a sudden. But icicle turkey sandwich Saturday night. Oh, Tommy came in and ruined everything. Thanks, Tommy. But yeah, night shoot. Had my sandwich meat in the mini fridge. It froze, so I had to eat a cold icicle turkey sandwich. Had about 30 minutes to get back outside, start shooting the night shoot. So that was cool. And then shot till about 10:30ish. We got done. Then I had to hurry up, go back in the room, pass out, wake up at 7 in the morning again on Sunday, do it all over again. So Sunday I was dragging ass. It was had a killer headache when I woke up, couldn't go to sleep. Was until about stage 3 I started feeling semi-normal on Sunday. So that kind of hindered the performance a bit. So don't know if I'm going to do any more night shoots. I feel like it was cool to do it, but I feel like if I would have got a little bit more rest, maybe not had to eat a frozen turkey sandwich, might have done a little bit better on Sunday. But Saturday, came in 10th overall. Happy with that. I was very happy with that. 8th in my division. Not complaining there. Night shoot, I was 4th overall. 4th in my division. Same. And then, let's see. Sunday was bad. I was 20th. 16th in my division. So it was a rough start Sunday. But, we got through it. It was definitely an experience. It was rough. Will I do it again? Probably. Night shoot? I don't know. I feel like I've done it, and it was cool, but it was wild. It was cool. Never shot at night before. Got yelled at by Paul for having my headlamp on the whole time. He kept screaming, use a red light. Quit using the white light. No more white light. Turn all the white light off. Paul was getting a little mad. But what are you going to do? I don't know. Other than that, it was, like I said, I brought the 2 rifles out. Didn't do bad. Definitely did a lot better with my pistol shooting. So practice works. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Start dry firing. As boring as it is, it works. Because I have been doing nothing but pistol work the last month. And timed out in 2 stages. Didn't even get to use my pistol. So I was a little upset about that. So that kind of forced me to kick it into high gear a little bit more. Just so that I could start using my pistol. Yeah, dry fire. Do it. It's boring, but it helps. Moisture, dude. Moisture, don't beat yourself up. You were great, buddy. Yeah, I know, Tommy. You've been telling me to dry fire, but I'm with Moisture. It's boring. It's not exactly like, I did it in my garage a few times for like 10, 15 minutes, and I'm like, all right, hopefully this makes me better. I mean, let's be honest here. The dry fire helps you, if you got a red dot on your pistol, find that dot a lot faster. Just the reps, going through the practice. So I feel like it helped me, definitely. Because I was actually, there's one stage where you had to hit like, I don't know what those targets were. You drew a card and you had to shoot the suits that weren't your card. What were those, Moisha? 6-inch targets at the most? And those were a good 40-ish yards away. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe not. They were far away for some little targets. And I was surprised that I knocked 2 out of the 3 with my pistol before the buzzer went off. So I was pretty proud of myself for that one. It's not like they were, some silhouettes that you needed to shoot. Did a lot better on the Texas Star than I did last year, that's for sure. That was cool. And it's not just a normal Texas Star. It's one that swings, gets crazy. Is there running? Hell yeah, there's running. Running uphill, downhill, sideways. Even had to step backwards in a few things. Running with full ammo cans before you get to make your next shot. There was running. I mean, it was an experience. I was beat. The Death Star sucks. I don't know, man. I didn't do too bad. I feel like I watched the video I had of the Death Star, and I was pretty damn proud of myself how good I did on that thing. So watch out, Summer KCON, because that Death Star, I'm coming for you. I feel like if I just keep working on the pistol a little bit up until Summer KCON, might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. But dry fire helps. As much as boring as it is, as terrible as any vendors or Ghost Town. There's not really vendors. I mean, would you want to be out there trying to sell t-shirts when it's 10 degrees outside? Good luck. You better be selling gloves, hot hands, and hot apple cider or coffee. That'd probably be your best bet. If you set up a booth at Winter KCON selling hot apple cider or like grilled cheese sandwiches, you'd probably make a killing. Because I know I would be there. You know what's the best thing to do, Tommy, with the Star? Oh, yeah. Tony was there. Forget about it. VC Optics was there. You start at the top on the Star. A nice man with a fabulous mustache, John, told me that one. And it worked. So, made me a better shooter. What is this? No, I don't want to renew my Norton antivirus. Get out of here. But yeah, I feel like I practiced a lot with my pistol, and I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to because I was working on it so hard. But yeah, I don't know, man. Overall, it was nice. It was a good competition. It was cold as hell. I mean, of course it was. My zero was off, so the Death Star sucked. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I actually was surprised that, where is it? I gotta move my head. This pistol that the red dot held on, because when I was practicing a few weeks before KCON, my plate came loose. You gotta use Loctite. News to me. Nobody told me that. Still not 2024 cold. No, that was brutal. I'll give you that, Tommy. But overall, good match. If they would have had barrels, like homeless people barrels on fire, where everybody could huddle up like you're living under a bridge or something, that would have been amazing. Even if it was a plastic barrel, I wouldn't have complained. I would have happily inhaled nauseous fumes just to stay warm. That would have been fantastic. So, something to think about next year, Matt. If you happen to hear this, or Moisha, if you want to get in his ear, somebody. Burning barrels would be fantastic. Loctite, yeah. I'm starting to be a Loctite guy. 2025 is a new year. I'm starting to use Loctite on things, believe it or not. It definitely helps. Especially, I said, man, that was the test, busting that pistol out in that freezing cold weather. I was pretty nervous that something was going to happen, but I checked that thing the other day, solid as a rock. Blue Loctite, and I used plenty of it. Yeah, I know they had barrels at Piney. We weren't at Piney. I asked Matt, I said, where's the barrels? He said, maybe next year. I said, you should probably do it next year. It'd be awesome. The trails at the lead farm were frozen. They were muddy Saturday night. And so it was like very uneven, crazy terrain. I broke my cart, but I figured that out Sunday when I was throwing it in the truck, that like the bolt, actually not even the bolt, like a weld broke, lugging it up and down that crazy hill. So, got to get that fixed. I mean, I don't know. I've had that cart like 2.5 years. It's been through some shit, but I didn't think it was going to break. But it did. Snapped the bolt that like holds the front tire right off the weld. And I'm not a welder. So either I get a bigger bolt and some washers and try to fix it, or I don't know. Guy over at Krebs told me to bring it by his shop next time I go see Krebs, and he'd fix it. I was very happy running a ruck for the first time, no cart. Yeah, actually, Moisha, I did notice that you were huffing everything on your back, and I was like, oh, look at Moisha go. Them calves got to be burning. And I thought about it Sunday morning, like, I'll just throw my rifle in this bag, carry this ammo can in my range bag in case I need, like, screwdrivers or, something weird to mess with a gun. But at the end of it all, I was like, nah, I'll get the cart. Because other people that were there were like, hey, can I throw my stuff in your cart? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, I'll help you pull it. And I was like, deal. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I had 8 hot hands going. So that was nice. Keeping your hands in your pockets. Up until they were like, shooter, do you understand the course of fire? My hands were in there, dude. Hot hands up. And I'd say Saturday wasn't bad, but Sunday definitely, by the time you're like mid to like the last quarter of your stage, your fingers are like, hey, we need to warm up a little bit. Because I didn't have like big, stupid Muppet hand gloves on. I had like these, like them ones with the rubber on the bottom that are just thin, just to kind of protect my hands from the elements. But I don't know, it was all right. So yeah, I don't know, man. It was a good time. It was a very good time. Anything I would change about it? Fire barrels. I might, like Moisha was saying, I might try to do the old ruck on the next one. Just carry everything in my back. That might be the move. If I can get a decent bag to keep everything in. Because that cart, dude, on them trails, it's brutal. It is brutal. Especially when everybody's like, hey, let me throw this ammo can in there that weighs 40 pounds. You're like, yeah, I guess. You're pulling it. But my apple froze at the middle of the day on Sunday. Couldn't eat that. Had to throw that in the woods. Hopefully some deer finds it. But all in all, good event, man. Very good event. Should have a video probably this Sunday. I'm debating on just not even putting a video out this week. Everybody's going to be throwing out their SHOT Show stuff. So it's just going to get buried in all the SHOT Show stuff. I feel like that's going to be like YouTube for the next week, 2 weeks is just, I saw this at SHOT Show. This company had this at SHOT Show. So I might even actually take a break from releasing anything this weekend. Mel is going to carry 2 rucks. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. Let's see. What else happened there? I don't know. I was just really happy how I did Saturday, honestly. I didn't think I did that good Saturday at all. But after looking at the scores and came in 10th, I was very happy with that on Saturday. I think Saturday was like 70 and change people. So I'm very happy with that. I don't know if it was because I was a better shooter or because I was able to tolerate the weather better than some people because I'm just working it all day. So I'm used to being miserable in cold weather. It's a mental thing. You just kind of think it's not that bad. It could always be 5 degrees colder, like Sunday. Eberl stock. Is that the name of the ruck you were carrying? I'll have to text you. We'll figure that one out. But other than that, anybody got any questions that was not at KCON that they might want me or Moisha to answer at this point? It could be. Yeah, actually, because the 600 was Sunday, right? No, that was Saturday. I totally ate shit on that. And then the ladder stage on Sunday, that kind of sucked. So, which really confused the shit out of me. I did pretty good at that last year. I mean, I didn't clear it last year, but I at least got the pistol out and shot the pistol. I didn't clear it. But this year, as soon as I was like, it's pistol time, the buzzer went off. And I was like, shit, already? But, I don't know, I was getting the shots from the ladder. On top of that scaffolding, it just, I don't know, everything went to shit. I blame the 223 and my skills, of course. But that's why I go. That's why I shoot, to get better. Because come springtime, I'm going to do better. That's all I can really ask for, really. That's why you do it, just to get better. But, yeah, if you weren't there and you're watching, you should at least go to the summer one. KCON, sign up. Don't be a bum. Come hang out. I'm trying, dude. I really am. Putting in the work, as they say. And it was rough. I mean, I got my buddy here with me. Tell him how rough Winter KCON was. See? I can barely even function after Winter KCON. But enough of him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Usually you don't go 50 to 99. No, you don't. I don't know. I've been trying, dude. I was been listening to a certain podcast of a certain shooter, and I try to go at these things with a different mindset now. And I can't go to Masters. I want to, but I can't. It's like the worst weekend ever. I can't. And there's no even getting around it. I'm a little upset about it. But I'll be Summer KCONing. I'll be Mitten State Mayheming. I'll be Thunder on the Tundra, and I will be doing whatever monthly local events are around me. Because I have February, March, April. I have 3 months to get better for KCON, and that's my plan. I'm coming in there, and I'm going to do way better than I did the year previous and the year previous to that. I'm looking forward to Mitten State. It was great last year. It's going to be a good time. Maybe Mitten State, I can get my boy Jake and Logan to show up. That'd be nice. Logan, if you're still here, don't be a bum. Show up to Mitten State. Come hang out. See what you got. Bring that Visco with you. Iron 762, huh? Get it, Moisha. I'm not even going to attempt to go 21-hour drive to KCON. Dude, I think it was 19 for me. 19 and change. So, good luck. You know, it's a rough one. And I can't K-Bash this year. Hopefully I'll be there next year. Because it's a vacation thing like you. Where I had more vacation last year and burnt all of it up just running to competitions. This year I had to be a little more selective. I decided not to do K-Bash, to do Masters. And then once I got rid of my K-Bash ticket, I realized I can't even go to Masters that weekend. So that was a little upsetting. So, you know, that's what I get for jumping the gun on that one. But my boy Trent needed a ticket, and I felt bad for him, so I sold him mine, knowing that I'd be burning so much vacation just to go again this year. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Masters. That's fine. And now I just kind of hosed myself on that. So you won't see me at either of those this year. Damn it. When is Masters? It is 2 weeks after Mother's Day. Because it's 2 weeks after Summer KCON. I think. Yes. Something like that. And that's like the week. No. Is that right? I think so. Because KCON is Mother's Day weekend. Masters is 2 weeks after that. And that's like the week my kid graduates school. So I can't miss that. You know. But whatever. That just gives me more time to practice for next year. But, John, I wish you the best on your travel to K-Bash, and I hope you have a great time. May 24, 25. There you go. So, Matt, you going to Masters? Give me a t-shirt if you go. No, I don't need a t-shirt. I'm not there. It's like the guy who wears the band t-shirt with the tour that like somebody else got for him, and like he didn't even go to the show. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna fake the funk, as they say. But I don't know, man. Those are some sweet hats. I'll take one of them hats. But I don't know, man. I'm excited for Summer KCON because I want to see my guy Tommy. I miss my guy, and I want to do better for him, and you know, so that he sees me improve. Because Tommy pushes me. Tommy's my dude. But I don't know, man. KCON's just a blast. I love KCON. Mostly because it's not that far from my house, and it is a hell of a match. It's not just a run and gun and shoot paper. Ooh, that's another thing I love about KCON. If you have not been to KCON, there is no paper. Not one piece of paper in Winter KCON Granted, yeah, because, who the hell's going to try to paste up targets when it's 10 degrees outside? But all steel. It's amazing. I love it. And it kind of spoils me because after I go to KCON and I shoot all steel, I go to other events and they're like, time to paste targets. And I'm like, ugh, what kind of event is this? Get some decent targets, you guys. What are you doing? But yeah, if you ever go to an event and it's all steel, it is awesome not having to reset targets after somebody's done every time. Don't get me wrong. I'm a paster. I do my part. I'm part of the International Brotherhood of Target Pasters, okay? I have my union card. But just shooting steel is so much better. It's just reactive. It sounds cooler. There's no reset, and it just makes everything move a little bit quicker. It's great. It's great. And if you haven't shot steel, well, I mean, if you're in the chat, most likely you have, but it's just awesome. Going to a competition, it's nothing but steel. It's my favorite part. Is the Milwaukee thing going to be going on? What's the Milwaukee thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Ask Paul. Paul's the Milwaukee guy. I don't know. Not even sure what you're talking about, Tommy. But excited for Mitten State, but that's after Summer KCON. The match we did last year in Milwaukee. Oh, Schultz? I'm pretty sure that's happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's happening. We'll be heading to that one. That's just like a Mitten State. That's just like a one-day thing, too. But that was fun. That was a good time. It's practice. It's all practice, dude. And if you're not out there shooting and trying to get better, good luck just showing up to an event to hang out and see how you do. You got to take it serious. At least I try to. I want to get top 5 sometime. Not betting on myself to do it anytime soon, but I'm trying to practice to get better so that I am top 5 somewhere. Yeah, I am going to run some of these localish ones. I want to do a lot of 2-gun. I want to do more 2-gun this year because I'm working on my pistol, damn it, and I want to use it. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, SHOT Show's going on right now, so I'm sure everybody's seeing all the crazy stuff coming out. I've been looking at clips here and there, but it's just, the feed's just going to be so flooded come this weekend by everything at SHOT Show. You're going to have videos overlapping everybody with the same stuff, and I just I wait it out. And then I watch like 5-6 videos of people who kind of try to break down the best of it. But then there's always some false promises, Oh, we got this gun coming out, and you're like, oh, that'd be awesome, and then like you never see it. But hopefully there is some cool stuff coming out. Some cool stuff that maybe I'll be able to purchase. Who knows? And I found out, I guess, I don't know. I didn't know how SHOT Show worked. But Clay told me I probably could have got a media pass. I didn't even think of that. Might be something to think about next year. So Clay got to meet Meat Canyon. Damn it. I'd like to go meet Meat Canyon. That would have been awesome. I mean, I would like to see a lot of cool guns that are coming out too, but meeting Meat Canyon would have been pretty badass. But I don't know. You guys got anything to talk about? How's your life going besides having 10 inches of snow in New Orleans? It's got to be brutal. I hope I don't get 10 inches of snow here. Yeah, definitely got to buy more 7.62. I'm running low. I'm down to like my last probably 300 rounds. Not like in total, but like that I want to shoot. I got plenty of ammo for looking at, but that's just stashing ammo. That's not ammo you actually use. Got a lot of Wolf. I got some Golden Tiger. I got all types of shit, but I don't want to use it. It's weird. It's like, I don't know, like the fancy China that you just look at. You don't use it. That's a lot of the ammo I just have sitting around. Got plenty of 9mm. Got a ton of 223 and 5.56. So maybe it's the year of, I'll take your Tula since you've done like, I've shot like all my Tula. I still find random boxes every now and then when I'm like cleaning up the area in my house where I keep everything, or in the garage. I find random boxes of shit, and like some of that better value ammo. I find some Tula. I find some other Wolf that I had, but most of it I just shoot. I got 1700 7 and 6. I'm afraid to shoot it. I don't blame you. I'd hold on to it. That's like stock market trading right there. You just wait till prices really skyrocket, and then you just sell, sell, sell. Or don't. Just, crack open a nice drink and look at it every night and play some good music and just think about the good times when it was really cheap and plentiful. And you could get it all over the place. But I do have to order some Tella soon. Probably about 2,000 rounds of that. So that's going to be it's going to be an amazing purchase. Can't wait to do that. Because, ammo's cheap nowadays. Yeah, I bet the snow's crazy down there. Can you remember the last time you had snow down there? I can't remember last time I remember hearing about people in New Orleans getting snow. This is the year 556. Yeah, see? Oh, I'm filling out that survey. Don't worry about that. But I don't know if, wait, wrong hand. I don't know if the Boreal is going to be my 223 of choice. I have the M90. I've got the other WBP. A slight Galil in the works. But I don't know, man. 7.62, it's just I hate hunting it down because when I go to competition, I try to shoot one brand. I sight in with one brand. I try to shoot one brand. And when that brand's not always available, it's like right now, it's in stock. So you got to buy a ton of it. Because for all you know, in like 3 months, it'll be gone for another 6 months. So you don't want to twiddle your thumbs. Kind of sucks. Like somebody really needs to start making some 7.62 around here. Cheap. And not Palmetto. I haven't heard any good things about the Palmetto 7.62. If anybody else in the chat has, let me know. Because I haven't heard good things about it. I heard like it's ripping casings off. I hear it's not that great. A lot of light primer or bad primers, I guess you would say. But I don't know. I think my buddy Brandon bought some. I'll have to ask him if he's even shot it. If there's a close-up match like Thunder, I might go 9mm, dude. What's the farthest you shoot out at Thunder? 200? Everything else is definitely 9mm. I think that might be the 9mm stage. Or match, I should say. I don't know. I mean, because there's no distance, really, at Thunder. 200? If you practice well enough with a 9mm, you can get that. You can use 2 rifles. I did last year, and I don't like that. I think that's cheating. I think I'm just used to the KCON rules, where whatever you start with is what you use, but at Thunder, you can just swap rifles at every stage, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. There's some rules at Thunder that I think can definitely be changed, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I switched rifles at Mitten State. I'm not going to complain too much, but it really just boils down to I wish 7.62 was a lot cheaper, or I wish like somebody I knew. I don't know. I don't know if I wish I could find some cheap there, like somebody's grandfather hoards it in their basement, and God rest his soul, something happens to him and his family. He's like, we found all this box of ammo in the basement. We don't even know what it is or what to do with it. I'll be like, I will help you. I will, pennies on the dollar. Oh, I would love to come. And you always see them stories on Reddit. Like somebody's like, oh, this guy sold me this much ammo for $100. And I'm like, man, I wish I could get a deal like that. See, Thunder is a great time to run pieces. See, that's what I'm thinking. I've got my KP9. I might run that at Thunder. I think that would be fun. Because I just use that for fun. Never really... Have I shot that at a competition? No, I haven't. I think that'd be a good one. A couple months before Thunder, just really start hankering down on the KP9. Because it does have the new bolt. There's going to be no out of battery issues with that. Or the new firing pin. Whatever they did on it. They said it tied a record from 1895. Good Lord. Nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers the snow of 1895. That's crazy. I can imagine living somewhere like that, though, where like you've never seen snow. Say there's people that live there that are like 20-something years old, never seen snow in their life because they've just been down there. And then all of a sudden one day you wake up and there's 10 inches of snow. Just panicking, like, what the hell is this stuff? Why is it so cold? Why is it making the road shitty? That would be terrible. I'm used to it. I'm used to waking up pissed off when I see snow. I don't mind cold. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Cold weather sucks, okay? We all know that. Let's all be in agreement here. Type number 1 in the chat if you hate cold weather. But I hate snow even more. It can be cold, that's fine. But when you got to walk through snow, terrible. H-Town, my guy. Greetings from SHOT Show, buddy. Hope you're having a great time out there. Been seeing a lot of crazy pictures and stuff. You look great in a suit jacket, by the way. That totally threw me off, seeing you all dappered out. But yeah, I don't know, man. Not a fan of cold weather. Oh, speaking of H-Town, podcast is up with my guy H-Town. Good listen. I was actually listening to it in the gym today. Yes, I listen to my own podcast because half the time I don't remember what I talked about. And 2, I want to see how it sounds like when somebody actually listens to it, not me just recording it. But yeah, check out the podcast, Shooter, Are You Ready? With my guy H-Town. He's a pretty hilarious fella, and I think we had a pretty good discussion when my cameras were all working and everything worked out great. But yeah. You did great, buddy. You were the guest. I was just there. And if you guys have a barrel that's too long, talk to my guy H-Town because he loves chopping barrels. Everything's at least a couple inches too big for H-Town. Chop that barrel. What is this? An 8-inch barrel? Chop it. But hope you're having fun in Vegas, buddy. Looks like a great time. Looks chaotic, too. I'm sure there's a lot of people, you know. Conventions get wild. I used to go to Comic-Con, so I can imagine what SHOT Show's like. Probably a lot cooler than a Comic-Con. You get to see all the cool stuff. I love 4-inch barrels. There you go. But, yeah, I don't know. Now I'm really thinking about shooting 9mm at Thunder on the Tundra. I think that might be the way to go. Tommy, this is what we're going to do this year. Thunder on the Tundra. We're running PCCs, dude. Oh, but then we got to go up against, like, the lit keys and stuff. That would be rough. Have a good one, H-Town. Be safe out there, buddy. That's where Tupac got shot, so be careful. Oh, I bet the swag bags in Vegas are insane. It's probably like them red carpet Hollywood swag bags where they're like, I got an iPad and I got keys to a Bentley and check out these Prada shoes. 300 black. The only 300 black I have is an AR. So I can't really use that at Thunder. I just need another one now. Okay, Moisha, if you're still here. He did look sharp at SHOT Show. I saw a guy shooting an AR at KCON. It was I think he was an RO. And I said to him, I was like, what's up with that AR? What are you doing? He's like, I got a 7.62, man, but it's expensive. And I was like, yeah, it is. But, like, I'm still shooting it. So, I don't know. Maybe he got a pass from Matt. I'm not digging too much into it. It's whatever. But I was just like, that's your excuse? I mean, yeah, it's expensive. I don't like it either, but I'm here, dude. Anyways, I digress. Yeah. And let me match prep here. Let's get down to match prep. Let's get serious here. Cardio, and cardio. Oh, you can shoot it and just not get scored? What the hell's the point of that then? It's not even bragging rights. Oh, I didn't know there was okay. So non-compete, you're not even, like, do you even get a practice score number for that? They just don't even count you? They're just like, yeah, whatever, run it. I didn't know that. Yeah, stretching is huge. Got to get them hammies stretched out in the morning. Paul had like this roller thing for his back and his thighs, and he was getting all types of rub downs in the hotel room from Jeff while I was in the bathroom. It was whatever, dude. You know, you don't want to cramp up. And I got to say, I think dehydration is a huge part, even in the winter. You got to make sure you're down in water. Every time I got a bottle of water, I just chugged it. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to take like 2 or 3 drinks and set that thing down. It's going to freeze. You're going to forget it somewhere. That's not helping you. You got to like the liquid IVs. I had like the electrolyte all sport packets going. But dehydration, cardio, stretching. It's like, I think before I go back, I've been trying to work on my cardio a little bit every day when I go to the gym. But definitely like at least a good month or so before I go back to KCON, I'm hitting that stair climber in the gym like crazy. Because, was it Saturday or Sunday? One of them, dude, like once you like the stage, like the beep goes off and you run. There was a stage, dude, where I remember I kneeled down and I stood up and my legs were just so cramped up and tight, and I was just like, you gotta move. And I had to start running, but and plus you got like 5 layers on. Well, at least Sunday I had the Peter Pan long johns on, like a pair of traditional long johns, insulated pants, and then I had like long sleeve shirt. No, wait. Long john shirt, long sleeve shirt, t-shirt, hoodie, windbreaker. So it was very constrictive. But it definitely hindered a little bit of movement, but I didn't want to be like, there was guys out there with like coveralls on, like, the bibs. There was no way I was going to do that. I don't care how cold I was. That's just, you're not even going to run in those. You're just going to look weird trying to run, doing like a heavy jog. And then it just brings you down even more trying to run with all that shit on. I don't know, man. At least that's my opinion. At least that's how I felt at KCON. But yeah, cardio's a must if you're in competition. It doesn't seem like it because you're like, oh yeah, you're just running around shooting targets. But dude, like for one, you get winded from running back and forth because you're trying to beat the clock. And two, just trying to hold your rifle steady as you're breathing all heavy. That's huge, dude. You don't know how many times I missed the target just because my red dot was just up and down because I'm just sucking in wind. But cardio's a must. Can't stress that enough. Healthy snacks are underrated. I ate, dude. Okay, now I love Matt. He puts on KCON. Love the guy. But like they serve you lunch. Like, you pay and then they're like, hey, take a lunch break. We're serving everybody lunch. But then like the first day, what did I eat the first day? This dude like gave me some brisket, some pulled pork, barbecue sauce, mac and cheese. And I'm like, what? I was like, Matt, where's the grilled chicken and like the green beans? And he just laughed at me. He said, no, we're going to give you some food like this because we like to mess with you physically, mentally, and by what you eat. So like you get through half them stages, then you're all, weighed down with pulled pork and barbecue sauce and mac and cheese. I mean, don't get me wrong, it tasted fantastic. But it's definitely not the move. That's why like I brought the turkey breast and then I bought like some sous vide turkey and like rice, and that's like what I plan to eat. But when it's lunchtime, dude, you don't feel like going back to your room and making everything when they're just dishing out catering right there in front of you. And the chili dogs on Sunday, I'm not complaining. I ate it. But you got to bring your own healthy snacks. Matt ain't trying to make sure that you're getting your broccoli in before you go back out there. But yeah, healthy food is a must. Drinking water and hydrating yourself at least, the week prior to the event is huge. Cardio, stretching, and just trying to be in the best shape, that you can be, at least prior to going. Just don't hang out and eat lasagna and pizza for like 3 weeks before you go. I mean, you can. I don't care. Maybe I'll shoot better than you. Maybe I'll be a little faster. That's fine. I'm just not trying to do that. That's not my style. And drink plenty of Topo Chico. I wish I was sponsored. I'm not. I'm sorry. That was just a little ad read in case somebody from the Topo company's watching. But yeah. Cardio, man. I thought I was in shape. I was dead wrong. Especially just walking. Good Lord, did my thighs just get tight and crampy? It was brutal. So if you're going to go to Summer KCON, hit a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you're going to be down at the Summer KCON, because I will be. Love to see you. I'll sponsor you with smoked meats. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know my guy Tommy, Carbon R32, this dude hunts all types of animals. His family's proficient in smoking many a fine meats. This dude's always got highest level of microplastics. Shut that. Are you serious? It's in a glass bottle. How can there be microplastics in it? I buy this by the case from Costco, like weekly, religiously. I don't need to hear any bad things about Topo Chico. You must be thinking about the plastic bottles. It's got to be the plastic bottles. It can't be the glass ones. I've still got like a case and a half of this stuff sitting out here. Oh, now I'm going to be worried about microplastics in my Topo Chico. There is microplastics and everything. That's like the DuPont. What's that? Not Kevlar. Carbonation can release. Oh, Brandon, you come in just to hate on Topo Chico. You just been hiding out in the background, and as soon as somebody says something bad about Topo Chico, you jump in. Come on, Brandon. But what was that Netflix documentary I watched a while ago? The Devil Inside of Us, and it was like the DuPont people made Teflon. I think it was Teflon. Yeah, that's what they put on pans and like rain-proof stuff. But yeah, like the whole town was poisoned. Everybody was walking around looking like Rocky Dennis, lumpy heads and stuff. Babies getting, crazy birth defects. But then they like did blood work, and like everybody in the town had this chemical in them from the 3M company. Everybody within like a radius, somewhere in Ohio, I think, or Pennsylvania, I don't remember, somewhere in the Midwestish. But then like they took blood samples from everybody, and the only people who weren't contaminated with all this deadly 3M chemical were like people from World War II, like right before they invented it. Other than that, like everybody in the world is poisoned with this stuff. So thank your local 3M plant, if you live by one, for poisoning you and making sure your babies are born with 11 fingers. Had 2 Topo Chicos yesterday. There you go, Brandon. I had them put away the tent, pulled out a rolled sausage to give to me as a thanks. Tommy's got so much smoked meat in the house. That's why I love hanging out with Tommy. You hungry? Here, have some venison. Here, I got some sausage. My mom made this cheese. It's you don't have many friends like that these days. It's awesome. You hang out with Tommy, you're eating lean meats, you're eating good, and Tommy's a good dude. He treats you right, so you can't be mad about it. But yeah, Brandon, you getting your cardio in? I know you are. You always, well, I don't know. It's cold now. At least you don't have a. Pretty sure I ran Tommy at KCON winter last year. Probably. Tall, lanky guy eating smoked meats, hanging out with Paul. Probably. Oh, love you too, Tommy. I'm pretty sure that Moisha and Tommy have crossed paths. Just haven't shaken hands yet. But a gym membership. What's the Summit machine? I don't know what that is. Is that like a mountain climbing? Like you're climbing to the summit? I don't know. I just go to the gym and I do like 15, 20 minutes on the treadmill or the bike. Yeah, like mountain climbing. I was right. And then I do some weightlifting. And then that's about it. That's about all the cardio I do right now. And I just try to gradually increase my cardio as time goes because I'm overweight. I live in the Midwest. I like pastas. I like pizzas. I like all the good stuff that makes you not want to run and be proficient at it because you're fat and you start breathing a lot. Jeez. Was that before KCON you did that or just after, just to keep in shape? Was the treadmill at your house or did you go to the gym with your rucksack too? I want to know that. What run was the 200? There was probably a lot of them that were the 200. I would say, tonight at your house. Good for you, Moisha. Proud of you, buddy. 200 stage, maybe the ladder one? I don't know. That's another thing I'm thinking about, Moisha. When you're at these competitions, do you bring a rangefinder? Do you like find out how far some of these targets are? Because you can't really trust what is being told to you. That's what I want to know. Because, like, they're like, oh, but there's these targets out here. And you're like, do you want me to jump on? I don't know how to add you on OBS. I'm using a different thing. It would be like a whole. I'd have to figure that out. I'm sorry. If I was using another program, yeah, it wouldn't be a problem at all. I would love to bring you back on the podcast again because you're very knowledgeable. But yeah, like if I don't know, the rangefinder. I was debating on bringing mine. I bring a rangefinder. See? Damn it, I knew I should have. Now I'm kind of upset that I said I didn't bring it. Next time, bringing my rangefinder. because I want to know exactly where those targets are. But did not use it this year. Neither did I. I just kind of winged it and said, "Yep, there's the target. I'm gonna try and shoot it." But it's a good Chad move to know your distance reads on your scope confidently. I always double guess myself. Well, I've been working a lot on sighting in at a certain distance and then seeing where I'm at 100 and 200. But like that's as far as I can get, I guess, before KCON at the ranges I belong to. But now I have a range where I can get further. So I'm just trying to, I want to really start working on every 100 yards knowing exactly where I got to go. That's why I think I'm switching from the red dot to the etched reticle, because it gives me the line with the little hash marks, 200, 300, 400. And I know that I was doing good. I'm not aiming any different if it's 180 to 220. I can see that. I just guesstimated it's 200 at that point. But the etched reticle, I think, is a good way to go, because you don't really have, I don't know. I'm not terrible with my dot. I did pretty decent with it last year. But I just feel like I'd be better if I didn't have to say, I think the dot goes here, or if I can just be like, it's this hash mark. This hash mark's put me at 300. Whatever can save me a couple seconds, I think is a good thing. That's just me, though. I'm sure there's way better shooters out there who would smoke me with a red dot, even if I had an etched reticle. But, yeah, like the 600 was kicking my ass, but I've never shot it with 7.62. I did it 5.56 last year, and I smoked it like on my second shot. This year, I don't know how many times I shot at that thing, and I was like, I don't think I was going high enough. Was my issue. But it was hard to get a read because there was no leaves on anything. It was hard to even tell where the hell you were hitting, unless you're hitting something on the ground and you saw the snow fly up. Because there were some targets, man, I couldn't even tell what was going on. But that's why you practice and try to become a better shooter and know your holds to a T. So, whatever, man. Next winter, I got to do better than 10th place. That's all I know. But, I don't know. I wish I was looking at the leveling system you had there. I don't need it. I thought if I buy this, I'll be a better shooter. But then I was like, no, you won't. You don't need that. But, John, are you coming to Summer KCON? Yeah, when are we going up north, dude? Let's get down. I'm ready. I want to shoot some shit. First, I got to buy 7.62. But, see, that's the predicament I'm in right now. Do I spend the money and get 7.62 and just commit all year? Or do I just say I'm a 5.56 guy from now on? Because if that's the case, I got to find out which one I'm using. I didn't do terrible with the Beryl. I'll tell you that. But, I don't know. Something about it. I'm making that one all about knowing your distance. Good. I'll bring my targets up there. Like I said, we can set them every 100 yards and just kind of stagger them. Get crazy with it. 77s. I got a couple boxes of 77. I didn't use any this year. I probably should have, because Sunday it was windy as shit. So I'm guaranteed, we didn't really have that far of shots on Sunday. Because I really didn't have an issue with anything. Except for, because I was hitting the longer ones in that one stage. It was that damn ladder that got me, which blows my mind. Because I was knocking them, dude. And then as soon as I went prone, just dog shit. Couldn't hit nothing. I blame my hands being cold. Maybe that's what it was. Or I'm just a terrible shooter. Probably that one. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Let's get down to brass tacks. Let's quit talking shooting and talk food. I had beef stroganoff before I started the stream. Not bad. I enjoyed it. I'm a beef stroganoff guy. See, here I am talking about getting in shape, and I'm eating beef stroganoff. It was a reasonable helping. I didn't go overboard. I still got to go in there and make steak for tomorrow morning's breakfast, though, for my steak and eggs. I've been trying to eat. I eat 6 eggs a day. It's terrible. Mongolian beef with white rice. Did you make that yourself, Brandon? What's the recipe? Publix sub. All right. John trying to get in shape, eating healthy. I like it. Yeah, I know you didn't make it yourself, Brandon. Triple decker BLT, and I had BLTs. Is that Monday? I love a good BLT. I stack it high too. I'm not convinced that moving to 77 makes enough difference for what we are doing. What you gain in smaller wind adjustments, you lose in larger elevation adjustments. There you go, Tommy. Take it from Moisha. This guy knows what he's talking about. Got it from a hole in a wall. Now, see, 77 would probably only be good on the spinner, but if you're good at double taps, I think a 55 would be just fine. Brandon, the hole in the wall Chinese place you got it from, did a little kid take your order? Because, if you go to a Chinese restaurant and a little kid takes your order, it's going to be pretty damn good. And then you get to watch that kid grow up. You go back in 10 years and he's an adult and he owns the place. Yeah, see? 77 for the spinner. That's one reason why I didn't want to shoot the 5.56 at KCON, because I was worried about the spinner. But there was no spinner this year. At least in winter there wasn't. I'm sure it'll be back. But I thought they were going to have that double Texas Star like they did at Mitten State, because Matt seemed to love that when he saw it at Mitten State. So I was thinking there was going to be a double Texas Star. Maybe in the summer. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's just at Mitten State. But I don't know. I was really hoping Mitten State would have went 2 days this year. Hamburgers, steaks with onions, bell peppers, mushrooms. Trying to cut carbs. Dude, that's huge. Cutting carbs is huge. Like, that's why I went very minimal on the stroganoff today with the noodles. I've been trying to be very carb conscious, I guess you will. Been hitting the gym hard, though. And I know it's going to work because last year it worked. My face was a lot thinner. Like, if you watch my KCON video from last year, I was a lot thinner. I lost like 30 pounds, and I'm damn near gained it all back between the course of October to December. It sucks. So I got to get back at it. Watching Sam Solik videos and lifting and not eating like a jamoke all the time. Where was I talking about before we start talking about food? Oh, we're talking about spinners, 5.56. And, dude, you don't want to talk about 5.56. Paul, with that M90, holy shit, was he rocking some stuff. Paul has gotten so much better since I've started hanging out with him a couple years ago. Or since I've started talking to him, I guess. I think it was the first KCON I went to is when I first met Paul. Yeah, kind of ish. But yeah, him and that M90. Paul was getting down like Charlie Brown. It was insane watching Paul work, and I loved it. He was on fire. I think I did better than him on one stage. And that was when John messed me up for 5 seconds. But I love John, and I didn't want to redo it because I felt like I would go even worse than the time I had. I think I did pretty damn good on that stage, though. But if it was some other RO, I'd have been livid that he stopped me in the middle of me moving. Yeah, Paul was getting it this competition, man. I mean, I've shot many a competition with Paul, but he was serious about this KCON. K-Bash Splinter took out so many 5.56 dudes. Yeah, it did. I think. Did I have? No, I was 7.62 at K-Bash. But that spinner was far away. It wasn't like a 50-yard spinner. What was that thing, like 100, 150? Probably 100. You were second place on the company. Yeah, that's the one I smoked it at. And that was my favorite stage because I did the best at that one. And I thought I was moving slow. I was trying to hustle because I was like, man, you gotta hurry, you better hurry, you better hurry. And I was on fire on that stage. Yeah, Paul, dude, Tommy, you should have seen Paul. Paul was on fire this year. He was moving, especially moving with an M90. The thing's heavy. But I don't know what Paul's been doing in his off time, but he's been getting it. I think I'd have to get my phone out and check. But Paul was up there. I think he was a solid second, maybe? I don't know. I think 77 grain would definitely do better on a spinner. I don't think for long, like Moisha said, long distance, yeah, it might help you out. But it's definitely, I think it would, ask Moisha, but I think it would help a spinner. because everybody I saw at K-Bash last year was using it on that spinner. That spinner will chew you up if you're using 55. Just get good with your double taps is all I can tell you. That's the best way I've seen people run 5.56, make that thing move. Oh, see, you got to start reading the boxes. Don't just buy it because it says 77. If you don't know about Moisha, John, you gotta listen to the podcast of Moisha. That dude drops knowledge. I think if from now on, if I have questions, Moisha's my guy. Especially if it gets into the technical stuff. He reads books. All right? He's for real. I don't know what that had to do with anything. Reloading 62s. I don't know. I really want to shoot the WBP 5.56 this year. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to 5.56. I really love shooting 7.62. I really do. Plus, I just got that new scope and that stock on the Circle 10. Really wanted to run that. I want to know who's going to cut down an M77. H-Town Werewolf will do it. I guarantee he'll do it. You let him know that you talked to me. H-Town Werewolf will definitely chop an M77. Yeah, I swear he'll do it. He probably already has one. Oh, yeah, I already did that. That's what he'll tell you. That dude loves chopping barrels. It's insane. That's kind of funny. Because I think when me and Paul did that podcast with him, he was talking about, yeah, so I cut the barrel down. Yeah, I cut the barrel down. Like, all right. I'm getting an M7 to 14.5 RPK. Tommy, did you talk to Krebs about getting your gun back yet? I want to see that thing in action. I don't know. Anybody got any questions, concerns, comments for the... What was it? Question, concerns, or comments from the field? You're going to have AK John chop yours. Go for it, dude. Chop it. I almost want to chop my M90 just a little bit. That is a long barrel, but it's not like anything I can't deal with. Dry fire. You want to talk about dry fire? It's boring. Does it help? Yes. It's like, I don't know, it's like studying for your spelling test. Yeah, it sucks, but you're going to end up being a better speller at the end of it. Maybe. I don't know. I used to do all types of spelling homework, and I still sucked at it as a kid. But dry fire does help. I'll give you that. Because I'm, you can look at my scores and my videos for how well I did shooting pistol last year. And did I already talk about SHOT Show and things you are excited about? I did talk about it a little bit. But I haven't really clicked on any of the videos because I've been seeing so much stuff people are already posting. Like, they're not even messing around. They're not even waiting until the weekend. They, like, run to their bedrooms and start uploading, like, that night. Like, this has got to get out. You know, everybody wants to be the first one to, you know, put a video out on something. You're running a 6.5? Damn. I just watched Clay's video. Hasn't he put 2 up already? Or did he just put the one up of the bison? And I thought he had. I've been watching, like, clips on Instagram. I haven't watched a full video yet. Like I said, I'm waiting. I'm going to give it a week until everybody uploads what they got. He's in Ohio. I don't know if I should have said that. Maybe he's in Ohio. Oh, okay. He said it. But, yeah, the bison looks cool. I'll give you that. But, I don't know. I haven't dove into SHOT Show yet. It's just, I don't know. I'm waiting. But, I'm sure there's going to be some cool stuff. I did watch, was the TGC had a video the other day of like 10 new guns that are all coming out. There's some interesting ones in there. There's that Kel-Tec that loads the 5.7. That's kind of weird. But it's Kel-Tec. You don't expect this shit to be normal. South of Youngstown. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I haven't really... haven't really seen anything from SHOT Show, except for like what Clay's put up on Instagram and a few other people. I think Fit and Fire had some stuff. H-Town had some stuff. There's been a couple other people, a couple other companies I follow putting stuff up. I want to see what that new JMac thing is that they're not talking about. That's kind of what I'm interested in actually right now. I want to see what they just keep doing these sneak previews like, oh, you can only see it at SHOT Show. We'll be at this booth number. Like, just show me what it is already. 308 AKs. There's 0 competitions where there's a dedicated division or an advantage. That'd be kind of cool. I seen a... Damn it, what was it? A 22 ARC or something? AK the other day? Maybe? I don't remember. It was a weird caliber. I don't know. Just the PSA and Holosun. Nothing wrong with Holosun. Love Holosun. I'm a Holosun guy. But yeah, Moish, if you get a 308 AK, dude, go nuts. That'd be awesome. And put an unrivaled break on that thing. You know, really let everybody know you're there. Run what's fun. See, I was just told something different before KCON. I told run the one that rips, not the one that drips. And I've got a lot of fun guns, but it is cool to beat people with goofy shit. I'll give you that. I'd love to just put together some wacky ass looking rifle and just go in there and dominate. But I don't know. Now I'm stuck on, like, I'm going to be thinking for like the next couple weeks if I'm going to do 5.56 or 7.62 the rest of the year. Because I really don't want to switch it up. I want to like dedicate myself to something right now and get good with it and stick with it. And not do like I did last year and go to 6 different competitions with 6 different rifles. Trying to get in a good placement here and feel good about all this money I've spent on ammo over the years, that I'm actually getting better. What do you think? Yeah. KCON was hell on all of us, dude. I get it. I think the matches you'll do this year, 5.56 and 9. The 9mm. Oh, wait. Old school Galil. Yeah, there you go, dude. See, Matt gets it. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Mom. My mom's in the chat, everybody. Hi, Mom. But, yeah, 5.56 Galil is the way to go. Maybe if that happens soon, I'd love to run a 5.56 Galil. See, I did a lot of 7.62 last year. Yes, hi, Mom. Let me give my mom a wavy hand. There you go. But, I don't know, man. I like 5.56, but it's just like there's something about 7.62 that just gets me excited. Goofy Uke from PSA. I've been seeing a lot of PSA stuff, but like I said, I really haven't focused and paid attention to much of anything. Like everything I did see, I was at work, so it was more just scrolling. Oh, man. Okay. We get it. I don't know. See, now I'm debating on if I should even buy that 7.62. If it ain't got rivets, I don't want it. Even a Galil, dude? Well, there's Wolf in Croatian. Anyone know if they're co-op with Croatia or Serbia? Don't get me started, dude. I don't know, man. Really thinking I might do 5.56. I just have so much of it. That means I don't have to buy 7.62. I'm going to have to think long and hard about this one now. Because see, in my head, I did better this hand. I did better with 7.62 than I did with 5.56 already this year. Maybe that just means I need to practice more with 5.56, which means I'm going to have to shoot it more, which means I'm going to have to buy more ammo. But it is cheaper than 7.62. Actually, it's about the same. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look on ammo, see, because I only shoot PMC bronze is my go-to for 5.56. Like I said, I try to stick with the Same, do it. Stock up on 39. You just told me to shoot 5.56. What do you want me to do, Tommy? I don't know, man. It might be the 7.62 year. It might be the 5.56 year. I don't know. I don't have another competition till, well, I mean, aside from local ones, but like I said, it's about a good 3 months and change till KCON. Do I want to do 5.56 there? I don't know. You know what? Paul did it, and Paul rocked the shit out of that competition with 5.56. Maybe that is the move. If Paul can do it, why can't I do it, damn it? I think it might be 22 year for me. Hell yeah, save some money. Huh. I don't know, man. Like I said, the 7.62 thing just drives me nuts because I try to shoot only Tele, and it's not like it's, you got to like stock up and then hope that lasts you until the next shipment comes in. I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's going to be like a game time decision. 700 round spam cans for 300. That's, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I am. See, probably I'm gonna make that decision tomorrow and spend $1,000 on 7.62 ammo. My mom's still in here. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna buy 7.62. It's just I've got some. I think I just need to like tell myself just shoot it already. Oh, I'm stocked up on PMC. The Romanian, I would imagine it is corrosive. No, just see. I don't know, man. Oh, non. Yeah, don't encourage my mom, please. We all love her, but you guys don't understand. My mom's hardcore. I don't know. She's cool. She'll smack somebody if they disrespect me. I don't remember the last time I've shot 22. I've got a lot of it. I've got a couple of rifles. No pistols, though. I just haven't shot 22 in so long. It's been years. There's no baby pics in the chat. You don't want to see baby pics of me. I'm always holding the big bird. If you see any pics of me as a young child, there's always a big bird in the picture. I still love Big Bird. But I don't know. I think tomorrow I'm definitely gonna have to buy some 7.62. And maybe, like I said, maybe just say, you know what? I'm using this Wolf. Because you got to think, I could need like junk ammo just for making videos for shooting rifles. And I don't like shooting good ammo. But like you can't even find junk shitty ammo anymore. It's all like, oh, this is junk shitty ammo and it's 47 cents a round. Awesome. When it's really not awesome at all. But yeah, I don't know. What kind of 7.62 are you guys prefer? Like I said, I'm a Teleman. So what are you guys buying? Are you guys just buying whatever you can find cheap, or do you try to stick to a certain brand? Because it's hard to stick to a brand now. Well, yeah. Well, that's why I came out with the Sesame Street stickers. Was like the first thing I came out with. Oh yeah, right there. Where is it? Right there. Because I'm a Sesame Street guy. I was raised on the streets, dude. But I tried to stick with Barnaul, and now it's like I can't find it. So that's why I've got like 4 boxes just sitting there, and I'm scared to touch it. And then I went. Well, first it started with Tula. Now you can't find Tula. Then I went to Barnaul, and then I was buying Wolf, and now I can't find Wolf anywhere. So now I keep that. And then I got Golden Tiger that's just for looking at and taking Instagram pictures. I have some Max Tech that I'm debating on shooting. Bellum. Has anybody tried the Sterling? That's what I want to know. I know like one guy who shot Sterling, and he said it wasn't bad, but I want to get more of an opinion on that. He had it like it was like polished. It wasn't like the lacquer coated, like the green, or like just, you know, whatever. It was like a brushed nickel almost. It was weird. But it's not that when you find it, sometimes Sterling is fine. Okay, see, that's a number 2 opinion right there. I was thinking about buying some of that just for like, fun range ammo. That stuff won't pick up the next round. The Tula or Tella? Are you talking about Sterling won't go to the next round? Is that what you're talking about, Tommy? Damn, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to buy some Sterling and some Tella. Like I said, if I sight in with it, that's what I got to use in competition. I can't be switching ammos around. I think I got yelled at by somebody in like my first competition for that. Like, well, what is this? What you use to sight in? No. Well, you don't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now it's just stuck in my head. Oh, and that was the other thing I did too. I tuned my KNS for Tella, and then I think I was shooting like Wolf Military, and it was just not the same. I was having the issues. So that's another thing. That's why I try to stick with the same ammo. But decisions. And now football season's almost over. How am I supposed to do weekend gambling? I didn't win anything this year, but I was on DraftKings every weekend going for that 16-pick parlay, trying to turn $2 into like 170,000. Just waiting for them 16 picks to hit. Nothing. Got hosed on a few games. So I was pretty close one day, and San Francisco messed me up. College basketball. Yeah. Oh, March Madness is coming up. You're right. All right. I'll have to get into that. Putting some money down on the college basketball. I'm a gambling man. You show me there's a gun raffle, I'm buying a ticket. At least one. I got an issue. But, like, I keep winning. I'm way better at gun raffles than I am, like, the state lottery. I can tell you that. Better at gun raffles than I am with DraftKings, that's for sure. I think the last time I won on DraftKings was a hockey game I bet on. Because hockey to me seems like it's easy. Either this team wins or this team wins. And the over-under's like 3 or 4. Bellum. Is that the stuff that comes in little plastic cases and they sell it in like weird quantities? Like here's a case of 720 rounds of Bellum. It's never like 1,000. It's always some weird number. I think that's what that is. I just want to find that old guy who's got a case of 7.62 in his basement. Who's like, yeah, I used to have an SKS. I just don't shoot it no more. Cool. I'll give you $100 for that case, old man. Nah, I'd be honest. I'd give him like $200. Make him feel good. Mow his lawn for him or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to get on AmmoSeek tonight and really hunker down. Bellum. Serbian brass case, plastic box. That's what I thought. I don't know. Hopefully at SHOT Show there's somebody talking about coming out with some 7.62. I mean, there's a market for it. But like I said, Brandon, you still in here? How was your PSA ammo? Damn it, I think Brandon already left. I want to know how that PSA ammo was. Just got a KR 103. Hell yeah, bro. Love my 103. Thing is a fucking typewriter, dude. 0 issues. Say what you want about KUSA having shitty business practices and going under for not paying people. That sucks. But my rifle's fantastic. I know there was a span there where KUSA was going through some shit with their KP9s and certain ladies advertising stuff for them and saying all types of stupid shit online and whatever. Guns coming out with the wrong safeties, but dude, my 103 is a beast. I don't know, man. If you laid everything out in front of me and said you need something to run 1,000 rounds and not mess up, I would pick my 103. I've put thousands of rounds through that thing and never had an issue. Oh, pink sock. Gross. Yeah, that's who it was. Oh, man. I hit my desk. But yeah, that's who it was. But let me lower my microphone because I just moved my chair. Yeah, 103s are fantastic. I wish I could get my hands on another one. Krebs says he's got one for sale. But I live in a shitty state right now, and my want list is growing by the day. I want a full size Galil because all I have is a pistol. I want another 103. I want an M23. I could just keep sitting here and telling you what I want. I'm sure everybody does the same thing. Everybody's got wants when it comes to rifles. But I'm almost debating on selling some stuff. I don't know. There's some things here I just don't shoot, as much as I hate saying it. Well, not really, now that I'm looking at everything. I don't know. I want to take this thing, this Wasser here, and make that thing look all... That's like the only rifle I have that still has wood on it. I used to be a wood loyalist. It's got to look like an AK. It's got to be wood. And now, like, very few of my AKs still have wood on them. I think like 3. That Wasser, a Mahdi, and my M90's got wood on it. That's like some custom weird wood that I put on it. Came with that damn Magpul Zukov trash on it. Maybe you like that stuff. I didn't. I didn't like it at all. It was weird. But damn it, if you guys got a tip on some cheap 7.62, hit a guy up. Let me know. Because I'm in the market. I'm in the market to find me some cheap 7.62. And cheap, I mean like, you know, let's go in on a barrel together or something. They're like, let's build a time machine. That'd be amazing. But I don't know, man. What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock, and I'm old. Might have to get to bed soon. I don't know. I really want to start shooting the Circle 10 for competition too. Damn it. 7.62 just sounds so much better when it hits steel. I don't know. I don't know if I could be a true 5.56 competition loyalist. I don't know. I came up on 7.62, man. Can't just switch it up now. Top of my want list is an HK MR 5.56. A 4.11-inch pistola. ARMU has a blem sale right now for their mag extensions. Oh man, what the hell was that thing I saw today? Damn it! Some Russian design for Saga 12 mag release thing. Something's lever. I can't remember the name of it. Some little thumb thing. I need to work on the Circle 10. I was actually gonna go out this weekend and sight that thing in because I just put that new 3X on there. Just ordered 1,000 rounds? Let's hang out. I want to shoot some of it. Yeah, I was going to take that Circle 10 out Sunday and sight that thing in and see what's going on with it. Because I feel like that'd be the one to use long distance with that 3X on it. I don't know, man. Life decisions on cheap ammo. This is the world we live in now. You know, where you're like, do I want to eat ramen and buy all this ammo? Well, I mean, I'm not going to eat ramen, but it just sucks, dude. It just sucks. Let's see here. Actually, I don't even have to look at Ammo Seek right now because I can tell you right now, if I did, people are buying up Tela and reselling it. That's like the cheap one. And that's why I like it. It's cheap. I've never had an issue with Tela. I've had issues with, what was that other one? I think Wolf gave me issues once. But I think that's just repackaged Barnaul, if I was thinking correctly. I don't know. Don't listen to anything I say. And, yeah. PMC Bronze is my go-to for 5.56. I just won a case of that from a raffle about 2 weeks ago. And I've got a couple cases laying around. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe I will start shooting it. I don't know, man. I'm so indecisive. It's terrible. Especially when it comes to what I'm going to use in a competition. I just need to get my shit straight and stick to it. Quit complaining about shit. All right, I'm doing it. I'm going to order some 7.62. Why not? Well, I'm going to order a few more now. So, I don't know, man. Snug fit on the Circle 10. I was really shooting good with this, and I want to start using the Circle 10. I don't know. I hate having choices. You know, it's I always bring this up, and I can't remember the name of the curse. Somebody's curse where you got too much of one thing and you can't decide on what the hell you want to do. Maybe I'll just start rocking the WBP. I know you're talking about mags, but I'm talking about my rifle. There's too many choices. Like, I was almost debating on using that M90 with 223 ammo. Just because I got that. I kind of copied Paul. I didn't even see his rifle till, when the hell did he use that thing? Mitten State is when I first seen it. And it damn near looked like the same thing I had going on with the LPVO and everything. I think he's got a 1-8 though. Mine only goes to 6. I thought 8 was a little egregious. Fancy word of the day. But I do love that WBP 5.56 I've got. I do got to mess with the trigger though. I think I polished it a little too much. It likes to do random double taps when you're not expecting it. No, actually, no. Those are very controlled, and I mean to do every one of them. But trying to see what else is over there. Circle 10, M90, WBP, Wasser. I really like the short Galil too, the Galil pistol. But there's no way I'm gonna get a 600-yard shot with that thing. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm just some guy. But we've been talking for about an hour and a half. I don't know, man. Check out the video with H-Town Werewolf on the podcast. Because like I said, that dude's awesome. That was a good one. That was a good time. He's pretty funny. And I don't know. I think I might be moseying out of here soon. Get ready for bed. I still got to make some steak for breakfast. And then lay in bed for the next hour and a half and ponder if I'm going to buy 7.62 ammo or not. Probably will. Most likely I'm going to. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out, coming to the Wednesday Night Live. And I'll see you next week about 7:30 on Wednesday. So love, kisses. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Hope you all have a good week. Tommy, we got to get together sometime soon and hang out. And you know how we get down. But yeah, Moisha, Tommy, everybody else that's still in here. Appreciate you guys watching. And I don't know. Maybe I'll see you next week. No, I will. I'll be here next week. Midwest Wednesdays, 7:30. So, all right. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm out of here.